Welcome to PC Wiz Kids Tech Talk. Today we're looking at the Axle3D GTX460 video card. This Nvidia video card comes in different flavors. This one here is not overclocked. Okay, it comes with 768 megabytes of GDDR5 memory. It's a 192-bit bus interface as opposed to 256. And this is a great entry model GTX card if you're looking for the greatest and latest support. So not only, of course, your DVI and your HDMI out, which is what it comes with, but also it's got great cooling. It's got support for CUDA, physics, DirectX 11, all of that. You can have these in SLI. There are the outputs, as I said. It's all black all around, which I love. And there's a little mini HDMI out, okay, as well. So it's got two DVIs and one HDMI. Black all around. Nice looking fan, good cooling. There's the model on the sticker there. And basically, if you were to get other types of GTX 460s, they come with more memory, so 1 gigabyte, for example, or a different bus bit of 256 instead of 192. Now this one here, solid state capacitors, high quality build, latest support, like I said, for CUDA, DirectX 11, all of that. So you're not going to go wrong with this card if you compare it to another GTX 400 series. It has the same support, and it really shows on the benchmarks. When I put this in my test system, I mean, you can install this in a system with a 600 watt power supply, no problem. Just make sure you have two 6-pin PCI Express connectors in there, okay, for that. And you're set to go. I have a lot of stuff overclocked, and I'm doing a lot of testing, so that's why I have 1000 watt here in case I put more cards and stuff like that. But here are the results that I'm getting. GPU Z in Windows 7, you can see 40 nanometer architecture running at PCI Express 2.0 x16. There's the DirectX and shader model support, the bus width, the bandwidth, the memory that I talked about a second ago, the pixel fill rate, all of that. There, those are the defaults. Nothing here is overclocked. I am using the latest Foursquare drivers at the time when I did this video, and we're going to overclock this obviously to a higher result and compare default and overclocked. This is a terrific card for overclocking, by the way. Temperatures are always very low, 35 degrees Celsius when it's on idle, and at 40% the fan speed. Very quiet, actually. I actually very liked that fan. And a lot. And looking at the full load temperatures, 61 degrees Celsius only. Okay, if you overclock it without any voltage increase, just using the MSI afterburner, there are your results that I'm getting there on the GPU, memory, and the shader frequencies. And well, when you benchmark it without having to increase the fan or the voltage, you're really getting a boost. Okay, a big time boost in benchmarks. You can get up to 5 to 10 frames per second more depending on the game. So here are the GPU scores in 3D Mark Vantage at default clocks. As soon as I overclock it, bam, look at that increase in scores there, especially the GPU score, the 13,068. So terrific results there right off the bat. And if you compare other GPU scores to the Axle3D GTX card that I'm looking at today, you can see how well this card performs. Okay, and the benefits are really good in any type of game that you try. Starting off here with Dirt 2. Okay, we're using a DirectX 11 game. Terrific results, super fast, smooth, and well, the frames per second there say everything. Okay, especially on Batman, because you got the physics enabled. You know, you got all that real-time stuff happening, and everything just flying all over the place. You really see the difference with physics enabled when you're playing games that support that. BioShock 2, of course, has a game engine that really allows frames per second to fly. So here, everything's like super smooth, no problems there. And again, some ideas here on how well the card performs when it's overclocked and pushed to the limit, running Crysis here on Enthusiast and 8AA. So really, truly maxed out settings. Now, here are some more benchmarks, just to give you an idea. When you benchmark, how you get from 5 to 10 frames per second more just by increasing the frequencies and overclocking it a little bit. Okay, and again, the challenge is to overclock it without increasing too much heat and without increasing the fan. Now, CUDA is a great feature, okay, of this GPU, and the support for CUDA here shows that if I convert using the hardware encoding of the GPU, I can convert a AVI file that's 500 megs to a 10 meg MP4 file in just seconds on this machine. So from 500 meg to 10 meg MP4 using CUDA and the processor, of course, working together. But a lot of the processing done with CUDA enabled really offloads a lot of the power to the GPU. And hey, terrific results. I love these cards because, you know, they're lower energy requirements. The temperatures are lower, and the results are great. Okay, so I really do give this a high praise, high score compared to other cards. But again, I like to thank Axle for providing it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.